the gossip talking about an ex about a person?
I'm pretty sure the editor
What's the
would.
gossip?
Well, not really gossip, just the my king, my queen. No.
Use my world. 6 months later, this is my world. 6 months later, this is my world. 3 months later, you're my world. But we're building fucking solar systems. I don't understand. Alright guys, welcome back to Dear Unicorn. And this episode is on Ribbon's Fat. And how we're gonna address that.
Not how we're fat shaming. Don't do that.
You take me fat shaming?
You fat shaming me.
That's wrong.
Okay, so we can do quick rounds of questions.
You think the questions?
I got some in my head. Some of them was retarded as fuck.
Let's be retarded then.
Can't relate.
True. You have to leave that for others, can't you?
Okay, so this episode is going to be all random questions. We'll ask each other and we have to answer honestly. And as you guys know, we try to be
We
honest
should
with you
start
guys.
like a shot. Why you gonna tell me so gonna bring a little alcohol?
So you're the only one that can get drunk. You know what I mean?
But we could do water or something.
We could do with shots.
Water to make us run to the toilets and make us pee ourselves. Are you crazy?
But you know you're already fat and bloated, so.
That's never what I
Anyhow.
Well, they could do the shots at home then.
I guess.
Literally.
You remember when we was playing that game? And the guy that used to edit for you.
Which one we've had?
Sherman.
Wolf with the
That
past
was what
two.
Yes.
And he was like, that thing is always supposed to fight.
Oh! Yes!
We look at us and then hollering,
Yes.
and everybody else seriously not be like, what are they talking about?
You look crazy. But
Inside
we
jokes.
understand.
I'm very so sorry.
And the inside joke that how one by the we started like can't make play used to use a whole dildo. Try it, mustard.
So I call it a mustard fight. He got
But he
so
got way
offended.
back.
He gets so offended.
Red back.
I tried macaroni pie the other day with
But
shit
it
cheeses.
is what it is.
So good. So alright, random questions. What is the one part of your body that if you had to like lose it, you don't mind losing it? Actually, you know what? It's you. What's the one part of your face? If you don't have to mind losing it, you would lose it.
My fucking ears.
You love your ears?
I wouldn't mind.
You wouldn't mind?
I would let go of my ears.
You would let go of your ears?
My godson is 4, and he's due days to get sleep.
He's playing with it?
Yes.
There.
Oh no.
And then he's taking your hand and do something he ears to show you how he want you to do it. I hate it. I hate putting my ears. Horrible.
What about you today? What's the one part of your face if you could get rid of it?
To be quite honest, I would also maybe say the ear, but sometimes I don't like my nose.
You don't like your little Indian nose?
What wrong with you nose?
He has a nice nose. I don't
I don't know.
You that like big bubbles nose you know on there.
Shut up!
Fucking nose, I confused.
I mean, we've talked about this before. My nose is more pointed.
So you don't want your colonist ancestors,
What?
the colonial ties,
One more time again?
to the plantation masters?
How the fuck?
What part? You know it's a one answer. I'm confused.
I don't know. To be honest, I don't know really. Like, that was me trying to come up with something, but no, I
I'll really get rid of you weird.
Why? You know,
I
you know
can
how I
agree
feel
with
about
that.
Sadiq. Like, in 10 years time, Sadiq, especially if he hit the gym and he don't get fat, Sadiq gonna be like, I mean, good looking now, but
I mean, like, I agree with that, because it got certain parts of my brain that will just never work with me.
your beard?
Yes, like, legit.
You know how much
Actually-
trans people out there wish they could even grow a top lip? A hair? Sorry, I'm so sorry.
You know how much trans people out there got top lip hairs and why?
That too.
Or it's just too expensive.
It is.
Yeah.
Really
Alright, with me, it's actually my nose as well, because I love my ears. I do.
Okay.
And my eyebrows they're not very bushy, and I can live with them. And my eyes are, and my cheeks, and I can live with that. It would probably
First
be
things
my
first,
nose.
let me
I
say
think it's
this.
a little too white for my face.
I'm gonna just say this now. I am actually very appreciative of both 1 and 2, because 1, I've been told my
His
eyebrows
lashes is
are-
what would steal from him.
Let me not talk about it, cause I didn't get
His
my lashes too much
lashes.
already depressed, cause he got them naturally and they got to pay $100 for them.
See, literally, I was in the vibe.
$75 refill. Every 2 weeks.
Oh my god. And see, this is the thing. A woman literally when I was coming down by you, I think it was to get my hairdo. A woman was like, that, your lashes look real nice. I was like, thank you. And she was like, and look how I gotta pay $60 to get my lashes look like this. I was just like,
I remember a time he was here filming, and I just looked at Sadie and I was like, oh my god, his lashes are fucking amazing. And then he was like, we're not gonna get into it. Well, your lashes. But you know what? Men tend to got better lashes than women.
I think that's the testosterone. Hair, you know? I could be
Alright,
wrong.
so somebody that's previously made especially people ain't gonna have
The follow. The follow.
help me.
I don't know. I don't know. I think it's the testosterone. I could be wrong. I can be wrong. I very much could be wrong.
Alright.
Oh,
Okay,
nice.
so Olivia,
There's.
what is one pet peeve that you utterly detest?
She got more than one.
I want one.
How is she? Okay, we can see how she could pin this down.
That's how I here trying to do like all the things in my head.
Because legit, you could just see her cycling around she brain like, which one to choose? It's like playing the Wheel of Fortune.
It's any. Just say something.
The biggest pet peeve I got. This is in general, people in public, or somebody that interested.
It doesn't matter.
Does that matter?
Yeah,
You can
just
specify
general.
whichever one you want, if
Yes.
that's the case, if it's the easier for you.
Mm-hmm.
Retarded people.
Okay.
I don't know if that counts as a pet peeve.
Saying retarded is an offensive word. We're trying not to offend people.
Alright, people who very narcissistic people. That's a pet peeve.
Okay, that's fine.
But outside of that, people who don't brush their teeth. That's like literally when I get up on the morning, this is my routine. Look at phone to see what time it is and justify if I can completely get out of my bed. If it's a good time, I will put it back down. The first thing I do when I go in the bathroom is put toothpaste. After I turn the light, is put toothpaste on my toothbrush and brush my teeth. So when I see people that like got that tartar buildup,
Wait a minute.
that is tartar buildup is like a lot of things don't scrawl my skin, but tartar buildup is one.
Let me ask something. So you don't want you to brush?
I don't wet it. Oh, that's the thing. I used to wet it, but not all the time. All the time I don't wet it. But I know that's the thing. Like some people wet it, and then other people don't wet it. It's like pineapple on pizza.
Because I was just about to be like, you just skip the whole, wet the toothbrush.
But no, sometimes I will wet it and then put on the toothpaste, and then other times I'll put on the toothpaste and then wet it.
Now my thing is the moisture.
Moist.
If you put the toothpaste on the dry bristles and put it into your wet ass mouth, it does the same thing as water.
I think sometimes it depends on the toothbrush. If you put water on and then you put on the toothpaste,
It
before it fucking gets to my mouth,
slip.
It's true.
But
See, like Colgate, that the blue
I don't use
slippery
Colgate.
one. I don't use Colgate. I'm a big Arm and Hammer.
Same.
Yeah.
Because I find that they have the
Transition
best
well.
because they're built with baking
Baking
soda.
soda.
They're very good at helping to whiten your teeth.
Baking soda.
Some people see me and just be like, "Wait, you used to wear braces?" I was like, "No." So why your teeth so wet? I was like, "I brushed them." And the thing is, I smoke and I drink coffee, so like, what's one of the excuse? I hate people that excuse me. I
Mercy.
smoke and drink coffee. Okay,
Mercy.
okay.
Alright,
Sadiq. What's your pet peeve?
I think I've said this already. I will always be one of my face, but the second one is being compared to somebody else.
What's the first?
Um,
How the hell you just jumped to the second one? Let me say the first one.
I think we already have
Yeah, but for people like me that don't remember or they're watching it for the first time, what is your biggest pet peeve?
A person with a lack of humility or just too fucking cocky. Like it
So, a
sends.
narcissist?
Yeah, basically it sends me.
So basically everybody got two. Narcissism is one, so we clearly going to two.
So like I said, the other one was basically. Fuck, my brain just went blank for a minute. Shit.
I think I remember how you did so awesome. Remember what is he saying? She gone blank too.
I'm not repeating that you're young, my brain is old, so I can't compute for you. You want to gain cold.
What the fuck is that?
Google it.
So what you were in? Was your pet peeves? Two.
Oh right, there you go. Comparison. Getting compared to somebody else.
Okay.
Like since young, and I don't know if this was purposely done to make me feel like okay, if somebody try to do that shit, but it doesn't fucking work. Like getting compared to somebody feels like I'm getting put into like
So you feel less than?
less than I think is maybe too much in that instance to say. I just would say that I don't like getting compared to somebody because we've both gone through different experiences.
That's
we
an
come
only
from
child
different
thing.
Like Why? It doesn't make sense for you to compare somebody from a different way of life, possibly.
But that's how humans do it, though. It all goes back to
It's disgusting.
grouping stereotypes, baby.
Randomly this occurred, and I remember me God blind and tear a piece of my fucking skin. Remember, like, also, I don't heal good no more, so.
Wow.
Yeah.
So you're trying to say in 10 years, time you can be in diapers? Because I don't understand.
Hey!
Nice.
Game be long.
You want to say like
Especially with COVID, God bless man, I don't want to get to pee.
Although the adult diapers nowadays, you know, before they used to call like these real old people on them. No, they got people that clearly could pass for the 40s and 50s. Like, I was in my I was like, why does body look like it could be my big sister? What was I trying to tell people?
God.
Why we talk about adult diapers?
Anyhow, back to
Yeah.
Yeah, and you're too.
So one of my biggest pet peeves is I don't like willful ignorance. Okay, we're having a conversation and you're telling me about you can see that the sky is blue and you're telling me it's green with pink sparkles. And I'm saying, okay, no. You can look around and see that the sky is blue.
But the
But
person
if
that's what they're wanting.
you're sticking out on your ignorance just to prove a point or just to look for a way to be special, that's pissed me off. Slightly borders on narcissism, but I just don't like willful ignorance. Like, yeah. And I also don't like people that I generally talk hard and I talk clear enough that you can hear me. What? Say it again.
Oh,
That drives me up a wall. I want to hit your esophagus.
I actually sometimes my mother does this, and I just be like, I just not gonna repeat myself again. Let's just keep it say one thing, and then she'd actually be telling me, oh,
So why God do it with you?
I know. Sometimes I do. I'm not gonna not all the time. You can't say all the time. Sometimes I do it because sometimes
I think his situation might more be nurture because that's the environment that he in. So there's some people that would say, although they hear it first time, but they're so used to people around them saying that is almost like what they do as well.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, so even though like it's the same bad habit that I have of drawing out stuff, as Raven would tell you.
Oh God! So get to the point.
Yeah. I even my humanism want to tell me you need to stop doing this. You need to just get to the point and say what you have to say.
Just pull the band-aid off. Or you say that. You know what else is annoying me too? People who say something and like they start a conversation in the middle. And I don't mean like we talk often enough that you can start a conversation in the middle. And I mean like people that you don't talk to often, then they start a conversation in the middle and I gotta be like, explain. Because I feel like and sometimes, especially if it's WhatsApp, I literally gotta be like, I miss something.
It's like scroll back at least 5 days and then you just gotta catch back up and it's like, oh.
Okay, so
It's a neat turn to ask me a question.
Okay, ask the questions today. You
got a question?
You can ask it fine one.
And you have the question top of your head?
What the fuck is this?
Okay, so what about the government in the past 5 years, past and present, has annoyed you to the point of where you thought you wanted to up and leave?
First things first, the government up to now it still annoy me, so even now I still feel like leaving, so it made no difference.
Right, so past and present, what have they done? What's something that they've done that has made you want to leave?
Well, if I could say one thing, I feel this was like a rumor back then to make sure that people vote for one specific side. Remember, I think they wanted to do something with children going to school on a Saturday. This is me. This is young me being annoyed by this because I was like, no, my Saturdays are ruined. So I think that was one thing that was like, why am I in Barbados? Like I was annoyed, but if I was supposed to focus or try to think of one. But then again, I don't focus on politics at all. Which is a very bad thing to say.
It doesn't have to be politics. Focus.
I know.
Focus.
It's something about Barbados that made you want to leave.
Oh,
That the
well,
government's had a hand in.
well, the most of the government has had it. I would say just people in general have had a hand in. I think we touched on this already too. The whole colorism thing.
Oh God.
Mm-hmm.
Oh
Really, if you can't deal with colors, then here what you can do when you go to a country where it's 90 or 80% white.
I mean, like, again, why? Yeah, true. I mean, like, again, we have to face the facts. It's a lot worse out there, but why make it harder on you, on yourself? Like, the fuck? The general population is at least, let me say, by rough estimation, at least 80% black.
You're very underestimating.
This is why I said by rough estimation.
White people are about 5%. Indians are about 7. The rest are black. Like, pitch black, black.
But you know, you forgetting them people that don't identify.
I ain't even thinking about that.
So he is right. It's about 85. Because you got them people that don't want.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So what about you, Olivia?
That made me wanted to leave.
Mm-hmm.
I can't comment on the current administration right now.
Why?
Because as a government consultant, only give a little pay.
Sure.
And I already got raised my voice enough at work. But
so keep your little job.
with the previous administration, I would say it had to be the job situation, definitely. Because I myself, and there are a lot of people who came out to UB with degrees and they couldn't get a job, right? And then you got, in my situation, I remember doing everything right, going to university and a degree. And then the dumb kind that went to St. Lucia and get arrested on a drug charge, come back and get a government job, but me with the public sector degree, me with the degree in public sector management couldn't get a government job because, you know, my family was on the other side. So yeah, stuff like that, how they were, so I even know any work that I'm doing, I'm seeing the effect of that heavily, of people getting jobs because of who they know.
That is a thing that happens, actually. Like, I can definitely say that when it comes to the hospitality institutes. Like, for example, a place that I will not say because, like, you know...
Oh, Lord, when I get to hand, come on, when I can't call it for what happened.
I mean, I could say, because I don't really give a shit. And I still don't want the fuckers, too.
Savannah
Hotel and the big fucking real blubber kind.
Okay.
But hey, let me calm myself. Yeah, so... Literally, I don't think I told you, but some guy had gotten in only because of his brother knowing the person who was doing the interviews, and then basically I was like, because legit, how you can put somebody to work the night, and the night is sometimes be one of the busiest fucking days. I never used to even like working.
But that happens also with schools. Like Common Mirror is one of those schools that do that.
Oh,
like
yeah.
if the HR person went to Common Mirror, they know that you went to Common Mirror, all of a sudden you get involved.
And then you'd be like, oh, this is X, Y, Z. He did this. And
You went to my alma mater.
It's like, okay, he's a surefire shot. I'm like, you a fucking idiot.
Okay.
But
That escalated quickly.
I mean, to
Right.
be honest,
What about you, Riven? I'm coming back, killing me. What about you, Riven?
Something that both administrations do that I can't stand. Vote B's, these are garbage. B's.
you mean they're talking each other?
And like saying that the other person's not gonna do what they're supposed to, what
But there is one though that is blatantly homophobic. One party more than the next, and they don't got no shame in it.
Well, I don't care because
Wait, oh yeah, I forget you don't follow politics.
I had to
Which one?
vote
Is
for
it
a
B or
particular
D?
party. The DLP.
DLP is blatantly homophobic.
I had to vote for that same party because my family is, and you know they say, well, I don't know, but in the ghetto they say, you better go vote for that goblin, you can't live in here, so I better put my little X for the little D, but I had no turn 18, that's the last time we vote.
You haven't voted since then, Riven?
Yeah, girl.
You don't start lying. You can't ever, you vote since then or you don't vote since then?
Olivia, the last time I vote was...
You mean last time you vote for them or last time you vote in total?
Olivia, the last time we vote, I was 18. I am 13.
No. Why? Why haven't you voted? That's my next question. Why you don't vote? Why don't you exercise your right
So
to
the
vote?
last time I was supposed to vote, because I said I had voted for D, I would have voted for B to see what would have been the big difference or whatever. It was working a project, it was US funded, God remember, and the day I had steak so much rice, so people in the van, right? I went home and I don't sleep.
So you skipped it.
I couldn't function to go and put the little things out, so like probably would have gone for the little battles. I had the dog tired, so I went home and sleep.
Okay.
My the voting place is like 4 minutes walk from my house.
But you still didn't because you were just that.
Mind you, I had to pass the place to go home.
So you had no excuse.
So I had no excuse, but I was like, yeah, that's it for me. But outside of that, what I didn't like the rapid increase in taxes. VAT was 12.
You mean both or in previous?
Both. VAT was 12.5, then it went to 15, then it went to 17.
Oh yeah, that bouncing all over
well,
the
the
place.
previous administration just want more money. This administration, my understanding is that they have to raise the taxes because nobody know the fuck the other administration do with the money.
Well, and that's to be said for Ben Oyenafa was also the Prime Minister because he left it in a very terrible state, and then the DLP come in and did whatever.
Yeah, so there was like,
so now the Bees are back in power and they're trying to
fix.
So they say.
I'm so sorry I can't tell them about the cunt that I had to be dealing with the last couple of months doing my consulting. Like, it opened my eyes to the bereft of foolishness that the previous administration did.
Trust, I know.
I feel like I should write a book.
You should do.
Or do one of secret blogs or something. But yeah.
True, but in honesty, like when it comes to voting, I didn't vote either. Like when I had the chance to vote, I didn't either.
Sorry.
What the fucking heathens I find this so
what I
good.
also cannot tolerate is how they put ministers in ministries that have no previous, prior, or any fucking experience associated with the ministry.
I get
What's on here? Barsha doing the Minister of Education.
Because they had the teachers that was elected.
Alright. What the little cute one Kurt Humphrey's doing as the maritime whatever.
I know he looked like he swim.
That job
just because he swims? Just because he looked like he swims?
I just jokingly say.
Like, I can understand me a day in that
But
position.
there are some people that they go into positions where they don't have experience in and they still do well because they're willing to learn and adapt.
But no, but there's got a permanent secretary there for 1,000 donkey fucking years, and the permanent secretary started to do this, do that, government, and this, and that, and that's how this get to skate along through.
No, so basically they must be living off of these secretaries.
Yeah, as permanent secretaries, government is stay in the place for a reason.
People may come and go.
But
politicians may come and go, but the people behind them remain the same.
Pretty much.
Especially when they're appointed.
There are one or two persons that have went into ministries and taken their permanent secretaries on to whatever next job because of the good working relationship they had. But yeah, the government. Oh, something else. I don't know about the fucking government. The government is the government sent out to all these universal, all these external things to get the little money or to get the little notification that yes, we are for the people, the marginalized, the oppressed.
But they don't do shit.
Thanks.
Jack
Nothing.
squat. Like example, the one the UN stuff that they signed on to.
One? All of them. The only thing that they miss fucking ratified is the one with the child.
Yeah,
Not fuck.
And they're like, oh, we uphold this. No, you don't, bitches.
And they just said this, well, when the UN got things, they said, we're member states and this and that, and then the one fuck.
I can't speak.
Yeah, you
That's
save the job.
Mm-hmm.
Save yourself and save the job. I don't work for the government, so I can afford to save this shit right now.
So just so y'all know, this episode can get launched after.
I don't pay anybody else, so I don't care.
True.
Anyhow, so alright, let me just do one more question quickly over here.
What's the one?
You say you had something funny, like what's the funny one?
Yes.
I don't know, I think how we just talking on the
Come. Let's give
Is
him
it funny
one
one?
retarded one.
Oh!
Let's give him one retarded one.
What's the most embarrassing thing that happened to you when you fart? Or funniest thing that happened to you when you fart or pass air? You want me to go first?
Sure, friend.